Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Las Vegas.
From the gun, here's Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it'll be second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's first and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
No gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Austin Eckler. That's a gain of 6.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, you block over here. Stay right. Go down, go down, go down. Hey, watch 12, watch 12. Be right. 56 is the mic. Hey. Like 56.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Raiders nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by... much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. A shotgun snap for Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there. And he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. The first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Panthers 14.
Right after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
That's the end of the first.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Raiders.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Raiders.
They'll run on first down with Cannon, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
26, Saquon Barkley.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
26. 56. Mike, right there, 56. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Watson.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Agnew now to return. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
That's good.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Second and goal from inside the 5.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Austin Eckler on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little.
There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Taylor Gabriel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Raiders 7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Malik Collins never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. To try again after the sack. Rodgers looking left side. He's got it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup at 25. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Third down.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Las Vegas.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Watson looks to throw again. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I'll tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now this throw caught left side. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A handoff, it's Eckler. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 8 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
On second and 12, Watson looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Brings up second and
from the 50, it's Watson.
50-yard line.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first and 10, Watson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That catch good for only a couple. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 33. Give them 14 on that one. And the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
A 12-yard.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.